Y'all, guess what we're doing? Go see Beyonce. Show the Beyonce merch.
Watch out.
You can't really see. Oh, there it is, the horse. It's no skits, the horse. I got it on mine. I got a vlog. It's VLOGMAS. It's VLOGMAS, y'all. They locked my door. Oh my god. Yes. Yes, I got my Beyonce merch on too. Mom, do you have your Beyonce merch? Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, wow.
Baby, hold on, what you gonna do?
It's our Disney on Ice.
Hey. What?
Gag? Gag. Oh my god. Wow. I got my own bucket of popcorn, y'all. Yes. Because, we be having movie nights at home. You got your Disney on. What drinks did you get? What?
Fanta and then...
Y'all, it's real dark. We don't know what's going on. IMAX needs to get it together. We can't see nothing. Nothing except the stairs. Misha went to go do her little reels. Oh! Oh my god. Y'all, low-key, I was in the movie theater. I was in the movie for like 1 second out of focus, but I was in there, y'all. I was in there. Y'all, she looks real cute. Not AJ taking a photo. What?
Look at the moon!
Under the moon?
Yeah, look at the moon! Well, the what's it called will be... bye! Well, the what's it called be...
What? No, girl, you can't take that. Okay. Bye, y'all. Hey, y'all, it's Michael. So the previous clips that you just saw was my family and I going to the actual Renaissance movie. That was a few days ago. That was on the 30th of November. This is a couple days, obviously, afterwards. And because I wanted to make this video just to let it marinate a little bit. But as you can tell from that, from us going to the movies, we had a good time. I had a good time. I mean, what I'm going to do today for this video is I'm going to talk about the movie a little bit, and then I want to talk about the actual concert, and then this is a book channel, so obviously we're going to talk about the book. It's a coffee table book essentially, but yes, we're going to talk about it. But I also want to compare it to this book, and when we get to it, I'll let y'all know why. This is just like rolling off my mind type of video, so we're gonna see. So let's reminisce, okay? Let's reminisce when we went to go watch her in Atlanta, okay? Me and my sister and I. If you want to watch the vlog, there's 3 parts to it. It was amazing. When I tell you we had a good time, we had a good time. Oh my god. So much fun. I mean, the video speaks for itself. Like, I had a great time. I also want to talk about, like, the story and, like, my experience, how Beyonce is presenting the story-wise to it. Because, well, first off, this is a book channel, okay? We are talking about stories, okay? So, Beyonce has always known, especially her previous works, her stories are always different. Like Black is King is really different from like the story that she tells on Lemonade, which is very different from like this On the Run tour story to this Renaissance story. So each one of them have a different story and a different, I guess you could say, mindset to it. I just love Beyonce, okay? And this is me. I just gotta say that off the bat. Even my favorites I can critique, but I still will love them so much. And if you know anything by now, I love Beyonce. Come on. So the concert, amazing, blast. I mean, I don't really have that much to like negatively say about it. Actually, I don't have nothing negative to say about it. I mean, the visuals amazing. I mean, the audio was amazing. The actual concert, the concert was just amazing, and I had such a good time. It's one of those moments where I'm so glad I vlogged, because I just know that looking back is just gonna be like one of those memories, like core memories, that I'm like, oh my god, I got to see Beyonce. Like, oh, I love that. So let me talk about the movie. So my family and I watched that movie in IMAX. Now I even dragged Dom into it. I said, come to the movies with us. Here's a Beyonce shirt so we could all be in the spirit. It was fun. He said he enjoyed it, so yay. Watching this movie in IMAX, like no cap, I felt like I was actually experiencing the concert again. First off, the sound was sounding like it was incredible. I literally felt like I was at the concert again. The way that the bass was like booming, and the way that like it was all balanced, and you could like the sound was just like I was like, wow. And I'm glad I watched it in like a big format screen like that. I just wish it was on AMC Plus. A plus, so that way A-list, I'm sorry, so that way I could go see it multiple. But no, you had to pay full price. Like that thing said no, excluding A-list. I was like, God, man. First off, I love the way that we get to see into Beyonce's like working essentially, because as a fan we know that she is very private, and so whenever like even that even when she wrote that long caption, I was like, oh my god, she actually wrote something. I will sit down and I will read it like I'm reading a newspaper. It was so interesting seeing like the mechanics of making the show work, because I mean when we were there at the concert you could just tell that it is like a machine, like just a machine to make all the lights work, like music, like everything working. You could just tell, like, because we were on in Club Renaissance, but in the movie you can really tell like more close-ups, like more behind the scene things. I thought that was so cool. I also love the editing. Let's pull it. Especially that part where she says she wanted to cut Diva, and then of course her manager Blue was like, no, you can't do that. And then she says to Ruth to cut people off, and then the editing is so perfect because they cut her off. It was so good. Oh my god, the editing is so good. And coming from like a videographer perspective, the way the transitions are is incredible, because a lot of people don't know, like sometimes a lot of people don't know like transitions like that is very difficult to execute, because when you're thinking about it, the positions of the body and the framing of that has to be, well, I would perfect obviously, well, but close to perfect, because you can mask it by a couple of editing tricks, but close to perfect where it just looks seamless. Oh my gosh, it is incredible. Like I just was like, oh, the editing was incredible. I loved it so much. The one thing though I would have to say about the movie is that I feel as though it doesn't tell, like it is a completely different experience in the way that it tells the story, whereas the concert tells a story about Renaissance, which I will get to in a minute, about like Renaissance rebirth, about house music, about queer people. Like the stories that the concert tells doesn't exactly translate to the movie. The movie is more like a behind the scenes and like what Beyonce is thinking and whatnot, and it's like really different, and those are two different experiences, but both, here's the thing, I enjoy both. Okay, I think both are valid, and I enjoy both. So overall, not much of a critique for me, but I loved it. So the main point I really want to talk about is the book. So first off, let me tell you about the story about this book. Okay, if you saw on my vlog, I was very excited. If I bought anything from the merch, this is the one thing I really wanted. Like I didn't care about the fan. I mean, my sister got that, or like the size shirt. Like I couldn't. I was like, okay, I want the book. And the reason why is because her last tour, well, it wasn't her solo tour, but it was basically a Beyonce concert, was on the run tour too. And I wanted to buy this because I bought this. And that is one thing I kind of want to get more into, is purchasing, because I don't know if y'all noticed this, but I don't actually purchase like a lot of fiction books now. Mainly I just like, I think this year alone I probably only bought 2 books, like 2 not fiction books. And one thing I really want to start collecting is art books, like I wouldn't say coffee table books, but like photography books, because I just love these type of things really inspire me as a artist. Like I just love just seeing art, and I am so happy that Beyonce is such an art person, especially Blue, because I mean she was bidding like there is a video where she is on a piano, and I was like, that art looks very familiar. And I think it was like a legit, like, I think it was like a Van Gogh or something. I was like, whoa, that is like, they are lovers of art, and I love that because I love art. I wanted to buy this for sure. And in my head, I was thinking, y'all, I was like, okay, this is gonna be like, what, $60? Because, because I bought this around for $60. Now, at the time when I bought this, okay, this was like 2018, I think. $60, I was like, oh wow, that's steep. But I was like, oh, the quality is so nice, I'm gonna buy it. So in my head I was thinking, oh, this is gonna be this is obviously going to be like what, maybe $60, $70. Y'all, this was $100, and I think it was worth it. I'm sorry, I thought it was worth it. I love this so much. Now let me talk about the book, okay? And with this too also. Now I have to be careful, okay, about showing y'all some of these, especially in the images, because there is a picture in here where Beyonce does not have any clothes on, and I don't want to be flagged, okay? First off, the paper, which I love, like the actual paper, like the quality. I think that's important. I don't know. Maybe for me. I love the quality of it. The paper itself is really nice, but also the quality of the actual pictures themselves. It's very vibrant. I love just like the exposure and just the beautiness of it. You can see a lot of the details. I think some of the images and the conception of certain story beats are missed a little bit, or maybe I'm just not comprehending it as much because we don't have a visual. Okay, we don't have a visual. There is an actual image in here which I think would have been the visual. I'll show a close-up, but this right here, I think this was supposed to be the visual. As you can tell, it has a whole bunch of basically she's in the frame. It's framed the same way. Her face is in the middle, not getting declined at all, and it's just a whole bunch of different outfits and whatnot. And that is one thing I love about her story that she is telling with Renaissance, is that she's using like art, as if you can tell, like even with the conception of, ooh, let me show you, of her album itself. Hold on. Bam. Okay. Of the album itself, there is a art perspective in here because she is behind actually a backdrop. Y'all, this is another. We for real fans of this, because this is actually the art book in here. So see, this is even more of a. Okay, I have to be careful because sometimes she a little yeah. See, I don't know if I will get banned. I don't want to get flagged, y'all. That's another layer to the story that she is telling right here. Even right here, like this painting, I forgot what it's called. The painting that she's back behind, it was like a painting of like a saint, like a representation of like the first woman saint. And that's one thing that you can really tell about a lot of the storytelling within Beyonce's works, is that it's always about love. So love within like yourself, of others, of your community, like just love in general. The other thing that she's always talking about is basically being like a woman, feminism. We love that. Also about being Black, which I always enjoy people just loving their culture and their heritage. Unless you, I mean, not the royal one, but you know, of where they come from and exploring that within different means of art. I love that. That's why I love Lemonade, because Lemonade is so different from like Black is King, which I love that. I love that album. But yeah, so this is even more the vinyl even shows more pictures and whatnot. So it's like even this guts. Okay, so I have to be careful. Beyonce girl, come on, man. The vlog that I do, like when I watch this, it does spoil. Okay, it does spoil the actual concert. But at this point, the concert's finished, so I can't really spoil it, I guess you could say. But like even like this, because when she showed this picture right here, I just knew exactly what it kind of symbolized. Almost, it looked to me, okay, because Renaissance means a lot. According to the story that she portrays, the interludes between the songs are really interesting, because it really does tell you the Renaissance story of like Renaissance, about like just the multiple things. Like this, I thought this was a Renaissance where like rebirth. So Renaissance, like as in rebirth, like a zygote, like a cell splitting into two cells. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, that's rebirth. And so like Renaissance, about like, even when I showed you all those multiple pictures of like reinventing yourself, like something new, something fresh, but also rebirth of like yourself, of knowing you're growing up, like with Church Girl, like just the multifaceted type of mindset of like a Renaissance, which I love. The thing though is, I think this feels, this has a different vibe, I could say, compared to this, because I want to talk to you more about this. If I were to pick which one, I personally enjoyed this photo book a little bit better. The story that On the Run Tour 2 is telling is a little bit more straightforward, in my opinion. I think I think it's very simple, but it's done well. It even tells you the chapters right here, as what was happening. I love, okay y'all, I love the photography in here. It is beautiful. The costumes on this are oh my god, like it is, some of these shots are just so, okay, there she go again, being naked. Just so gorgeous. Like, look at these. I mean, come on now. Like, look at all of these. Like, the one where she's in the blue water. And I love the graduation of the colors on here. It is beautiful. Like, it is just a beautiful book. And it's so, as a photographer, it's so inspiring. I just really love it. And I also love the way that it shows this, like this, the multifaceted culture of, I think they were in the Jamaica. I think it's Jamaica because, yeah, I think it's in, yeah, because they're in Kingston. So yeah, it's Jamaica, but it's so like, it's just so beautiful. I really love, especially my favorite, but like, come on, the family pictures. These are so precious. Take it out every once in a while and just look at it. It's just so, it's just really nice. Like, it's really nice. So I just wanted to let y'all know about that. But so back to the Renaissance one. I really like the costume design here. I feel like are, while it leans more towards futuristic, they seem a little bit more complex. Like just the actual like garment and whatnot. I mean, like when she's a robot, which is really cool. I was like, ooh, that's pretty. But overall, like, I mean, I just love it. The quality is so nice. The exposure, like, it's a beautiful book in general. This just, I think, it's, well, I understand a lot of the references, that, she's, yeah, this is one of my favorite photos of her. This is the type of photography that, I really love. It's simple, just beautifully edited. It's just beautiful. Like it's and I always want to know like what kind of camera they use because like and I'm wondering if also they use like real film versus like digital because there's a little bit of grain on here, but I'm thinking I don't know if that could be added afterwards, but it's beautiful nonetheless. Enjoy about this one versus like say this one right here with the on the run. I think I love the conceptualizing of these. The future thing is so cool. I mean, the robot, come on now. See, like, this is what I thought the zygote. I was like, ooh. One thing I do love about the Renaissance story that she is telling is that I love how layered it is. I think that's the most admirable thing about it is that on the surface, there is a very, like, obvious story that she's telling, especially about, like, house music and, like, queer culture. I love that. But when you start digging deeper into all the different things that she's doing with, like, the costume change, all the visuals and whatnot, it's really in-depth, and I love that. So yeah, those are just, just rambling off the top of my dome, some random, thoughts about this. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. I mean, come on now. Like, come on. These look good. Yeah, I'm hoping she gets another photo book because I would love to buy another one. But yeah, ooh, if you have any suggestions of any like if you're a photographer and you have like, ooh, these are photo books you should get, let me know. I would love to check them out. If you went to the Beyonce concert or watched the movie or have the vinyl like me, let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts. Until then, I'll see you on the next video. Bye.